Hey, this is Steve Keys here with Keller Williams Capital District. We are here with another walkthrough of the week. This week we are here in South Colonie School District. This is 7 Colt Road in Colonie. This is a 4-bed, 1-bath Cape Cod home. It is 1,152 square feet. This is an A-level property. So the home was built in 1955. There are a lot of pretty nifty, I think, features here that are very clearly from that time period. There's a lot of built-in stuff that you would not see in any kind of new construction home. So really kind of cool built-in features that you wouldn't find in a normal property. So things like that are still around. So it's very obvious that you're walking into an older home. But the things that you would actually update without just destroying those classic features of the property, those have all been updated. So it is it's a little difficult because when you walk into the home, you can tell it's an older home, and so you just naturally assume it to be old, and you would lean more towards a lower quality house. Oh, not necessarily quality, but lower on the scale. Like, hey, things here can be updated. But when you actually look at it, the bathroom has been updated, the kitchen has been updated, the flooring that could be updated was updated. It's a lot of hardwood, but all that other things have been updated. So it really is an A-level property, and even the exterior has all been redone. So yeah, this is an A-level property. So but we'll talk more about that when we go through the walkthrough. So if you're anyone you know thinking about selling your home, now's the time to give me a call. You can see the end of the video for my contact information, or you can head to my Facebook page and get my contact information there. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started with the walkthrough. So we are here today in South Colonie School District. This is 7 Colt Road in Colonie. This is a 4-bed, 1-bath Cape Cod home. It is 1,152 square feet. This is an A-level property. So property has been updated. Anything that you'd want to see updated was updated. And you're still going to see a lot of the classic features from an older style of home. Home was built in 1955. So it is an older home, so you'll see a lot of that stuff. So it gives off that old home vibe, but those things that you'd want to see updated, brought up to a modern level, all of those things have been updated. So walking into the home, we enter into the living room area. We've got hardwood floors throughout a majority of the home. Big windows to the front to allow for lots of natural light in this space. Wall mount set up there to preserve space that we have here. Then we have an eat-in, mostly an eat-in kitchen, we'll say. So we've got interlocking floor here, some type of vinyl or laminate. And then we have an updated kitchen. We've got the single bay sink here, new cabinets. These I believe are granite countertops. Maybe at some point I'll do a video for how to tell the difference between granite and oh my gosh, quartz, there we go, and other types of countertops. I'll do that video as soon as I figure it out myself. So we have a gas stainless oven here with overhead hood, and then the refrigerator alcove there. All right, so continuing on with the first floor, we're walking past the door to the basement. Here we have the first bedroom. So we've got no master suite in this home, and a lot of the bedrooms are pretty big. So, well, at least 3 out of the 4. So it's kind of hard to say. I would call this the master bedroom. That bedroom clearly looks like that's what it's been being used for. I would say it's got the biggest bed in it, so that's probably set up for a master bedroom. Here we have the second bedroom. Again, we've got these high windows here, which we see in these older homes, which I kind of like. We're allowing for natural light, but also you don't have a whole lot of space in here. And if you had windows, modern windows, which come all the way down, you're losing space for you to put furniture and stuff. So you've only got one spot you can put a bed or dresser or anything like that. But with those high windows like that, it gives you a lot of opportunities for furniture. You're not forced into some certain layout, or only a certain amount of furniture you can put in. So here's the full bath. So we've got updated bath, we've got tile grouted in floor, we've got the new vanity here, the toilet, and then tiled in tub surround, shower tub combo. Got a stone tile, and this is a deeper tub. All right, now I'll head upstairs. All right, so Cape Cod home. Call these half stories or 3/4 stories. There might be a difference between what's a half story and what's a 3/4 story, but I don't know. They've all got that slanted ceiling. Typically, the rooms up here on a second floor would be quite small. I actually feel these rooms are pretty big. I mean, they're not gigantic, of course, but I've been in upstairs Cape Cods, and the rooms are tiny. These are, I would say, quite sizable rooms. These are pretty comfortable. You can put a lot of extra things in here and still have additional space. So here's some of the cool built-in. So we've got this built-in desk with dressers in here. And it's also got a sliding door cabinet there on the left. And then a sliding door closet here. Take care of those doors. Those are custom. You're not gonna be able to buy those at Home Depot. And then an additional closet right there. All right, now we will go to the basement. All right, so here in the basement, you can tell that this was finished pretty close to when the house was built. Although we've got these are wood plank walls. These are not paneling walls. These are actual boards. So these are pretty nice walls. These other walls, these are painted. These are still plank walls, they were just painted, which, I don't know. Probably was a bad choice. Well, I mean, at least nowadays. Nowadays, you'd want this natural wood look. So we've got this bar area here. We've got some additional shelving over there. There's an outlet over there. It's a good setup for a TV, probably. So we've got the utility room here, furnace, hot water tank, and then the laundry hookup is here. Not much to see in there. And then over here we have this additional finished space. And this is probably more of a workshop area. So again, we got a built-in workbench here. Some cabinet space over there. Not huge by any means, but kind of a nice setup with all this built-in stuff right here. Pretty useful. Oh, so even got some drawers. I didn't notice that. So basement, it's older. Like I said, it was finished back then. I kind of like the walls with the wood plank. The painted, I don't like so much. I don't know if that should be stripped and get back to the original finish, or if we should just go with something else. But I think the floor is really and lighting. Do some extra lights down there. the floor is probably the issue for the basement. I think a new floor down there, it's a basement, so you could go with one of those vinyl or laminate plank flooring. I think that would totally turn around that space. Would just be putting a new floor down there. Would really turn it from a 1950 basement to a modern basement. All right, so heading out the back. Here's the door to the garage. So the garage doesn't have interior access, but that's the door right there. We have a pressure treated stained wood deck here off the back. It's pretty decent size. I'd say probably 16 by 16 feet. And then here we have a fully fenced in backyard. So it is a 0.26 acre lot. It's pretty wide open, pretty flat. And then a fairly large shed there. So we've got some storage there on the left hand side, double doors, so you could put probably a decent sized riding lawnmower in there. And then that right side is currently wide open. It's got electrical in there. It doesn't have a light, but it does have several electrical outlets. Putting a light in there would not be a big deal because you've already got the electrical. So that is you could finish that off and do kind of a little finished room there. You wanted to do something like a she shed or man cave, you know, something like that. That would be a decent option. It's probably, I was just in there. I wanted to see if it was worth videoing. It's totally unfinished, so it's not. But I'd say it's probably, I don't know, 8 feet by 10 feet, something. Not huge, but I mean, it's big enough where it would make a decent room to finish off. All right, so that concludes the walkthrough. All right, so that was everything. So 4 bedrooms, 1 full bath, 1,152 square feet, A-level property. So the things that you'd really want, really the 2 rooms that you always want to see updated when you're considering updated is basically anywhere with water. So bathroom, kitchen, that's what you want to see. And those have been updated. So bathroom has all been updated, everything's tiled in, it's got a nice tiled in deep tub. So that's a pretty nice bathroom. And the showers, yeah, the shower. The kitchen has also been updated, and that's been totally updated. New cabinets, new countertops, mostly new appliances. The refrigerator is the only thing that's not quite brand new. But having just bought a refrigerator, you don't want to buy a new one of those unless your old one has really crapped the bed. It's just not worth it. Yeah, so it's basically so it's really an A-level property. You still see a lot of those old classic features from the time period. So like the built-in features and anything like that. And the basement has very obviously not been updated since the home was originally built. But as for actually adding equity to the home or anything like that, there's not really much left to do. I mentioned earlier, I think putting a new floor in the basement would really totally turn it around, which is not really a big deal. Just adding a floor, that's a pretty minor addition, but I think it's really just, it's got an industrial tile floor, which is a quality floor. If you were to update the floor, you would actually be putting, quite honestly, you would have to put in a lower quality floor in the basement just to make it look nicer, is really what you'd be doing. But if that's what you wanted to do, if you wanted to freshen up the basement, if you wanted to make it look more modern, then I think just doing the floor and probably addressing that painted wood wall would probably do it. All right, so that's that. So check the property information page for the most up-to-date information on the property, any kind of price changes, any special incentives, any open houses, all of that can be found on the property information page. Please like my Facebook page to see more walkthroughs of the week and anything else that I post on that platform. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel will have all the videos that I'm posting across every platform, plus a few things that are exclusive just to YouTube. So you can subscribe to YouTube to see all of that. So that has been this week's walkthrough of the week. Thank you for joining me, and please tune in again next time for the next walkthrough of the week. Bye-bye for now.